Question number 1 deals with what? Wavefront. Shape is, yes, different types of shape. One is spherical wavefront. Another one is cylindrical. Third one is plane wavefront. So, first part, what is a wavefront? A wavefront is defined as continuous locus of all the particles of a medium which are vibrating in same phase. Before we move with the question number 1, wavefronts for light, let me first explain. Water. You drop a particle, a stone, it hits a point. The wave travels 1 meter in all directions. Say this is the point where the stone hits. After some time, the wave reaches 1 meter on this side, 1 meter on this side, 1 meter in this direction, 1 meter in this direction. That means what? The wave travels. How much? 1 meter in all directions. So it will be what? A circle of a radius equal to 1 meter. Next 1 second, it further covers 1 meter. So it will be another circle of new radius r is equal to say 2 meters. So ripples have what shape? Water ripples have what shape? Circle. Can I call this as a wavefront? See, this point and this point, that is on a circle, point, this point P from center, point Q from center, point R from center, point S from center, are identical in all respects. If all these points are up, all are up, P, Q, R, S. They are, all these points are in phase. Their behavior is same because they are at what distance? Same. Suppose particle number 1, it is also at same distance. Particle number 2, it is also at same distance. Particle number 3, same distance. All these particles are at a same distance from center. They are in phase. So wavefront is what? Locus of all points having what? Same phase relationship, same phase. Once again, a wavefront is defined as a continuous locus of all the particles of a medium which are vibrating in same phase. So what is a wavefront? First part. Wavefront is what? Locus of all points in a medium. Here it is water. In a medium having what same? Same phase. 2 minutes with you to write. Board question, 2 marks. What is a wavefront? Here this is example. Ripples on water surface or water ripples. First part is what? Yes. spherical wavefront. Yes. Bulb, point source. A bulb. If there is a point source, it gives light, yes, in all directions. Up, towards you, to left, to right, in all directions. So, if it gives light in all directions, and light travels with what speed? Speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Speed of light is, see, distance covered in time t is how much? C into t. So it covers how much distance in t seconds? C into t, point C into t, another point. This is point number 1, point number 2. C into t, point number 3. C into t, point number 4. All these points are at same distance. If you join all these points, then locus of all these points for this, say a bulb, that is a point source. Locus of all these points will be what? Yes, locus of all these points will be a sphere. So spherical wavefront is what? How? Locus of all points at equal distance from a point source. Two minutes with you to write. Spherical wavefront. All points in such a sphere are oscillating in same phase because they are at same distance. Equal distance causes what? Same phase. Two is what? Cylindrical wavefront. Yes. Tube light. It has some length. It is in form of a cylinder. We call this as a line source. That is, this is the tube light. If you, the moment you switch on, the light source travels perpendicular to this. In 1 second, 3 into 10 power 8. Suppose in some time delta t, it covers 1 meter. If it has covered 1 meter in one direction, 1 meter in the other direction, 1 meter in this direction, 1 meter in this direction, if you draw all surfaces, if you join all surfaces at 1 meter, then if you join all surfaces at 1 meter from this, then all these surfaces having equal perpendicular distance from the axis, it comes out to be what? Shape comes out to be what? A cylinder. So this is the line source, a tube light. 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. 1 meter perpendicular distance in all direction gives you what? Yes, what type of wavefront? Cylindrical wavefront. That means you have a line source. Line source. Light travels in all directions. Equal distance, C into delta t. Distance covered is same. Distance covered is speed of light C into delta t. Equal distance in all directions. C into delta t, C into delta t, equal distance in all directions. If you join all these points, yes, if you join all these points, what you get is a cylindrical wavefront. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these points are at a equal distance from this line. So, cylindrical wavefront, the source is what? Yes, line source. All points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are in same phase. Locus of all these points is a cylinder. 2 minutes with you to write. 2 minutes to write. Third one is what? Plane wavefront. Now, let us take a source, laser beam, which gives rays in such a way that all the rays are parallel, neither converging nor diverging. So, from this point, origin, all these points are at same distance. How much? C into delta t. So, after some time, if suppose it is a disk which comes out of this disk like this. So, if this disk covers a certain distance C into delta t, say 1 meter, here also it is a disk, and say next 1 meter again it is a disk. The lines are parallel. Lines are parallel. 1. Neither converging nor diverging. Such a wavefront is termed as, yes, plane wavefront. Advantage. At 1 meter area is A. At 2 meter area is A. If it further covers 1 meter, area is A. Means what? If you have a laser with you and if you switch on from Earth, it moves as a disk of area A. It reaches moon, hits moon, comes back, and the area is same. For a bulb, as a distance increases, wavefront size keeps on increasing, lines are diverging. That is why intensity keeps on decreasing. Here, suppose it is a source of power 10 watt. Intensity at this point, intensity is equal to what? Energy, competition questions, per unit area, per unit time. Energy per unit time is what? Power by area A. Power remains constant. Yes, area is also constant. So, intensity remains a constant. So, for a laser, intensity remains almost constant. What about a bulb? As you move away from a bulb, the surface area keeps on increasing. This factor area keeps on increasing. That is why intensity decreases. That is why you get more light when you are close to bulb. And if you are away from bulb, you get less light. Similarly for tube light also. As you move away from a tube light, the area increases, intensity decreases. Time with you is 2 minutes to write.